What better way to spend a Saturday afternoon than this game that we have in store for you right here? A neutral site showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the Houston Cougars and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He is so excited to lead his team out onto this field where he was a player himself. He has waited his turn. It is a full circle moment for him. And he said, I cannot wait to be the head coach and be the leader that I had when I was a player. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Houston Cougars offense will take the field first as we get a look at Jalen Hales. A highly anticipated debut here. He's a tremendous pass catcher with every skill you'd want. The run inside. It's Sanford. Got enough for the first. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. The option, he'll keep it. Got a little grass. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air. It's Baker. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. On the delay, it's Sanford. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Under fire. Going for 6. Touchdown, Houston. Made the grab in the end zone.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you can tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So LSU LSU's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And we get our first look at Sam Levitt. Came over in the portal from Arizona State. A veteran quarterback, strong presence. You know what you're getting, and they believe he is more dialed in and locked in than ever. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the right. Caught on the outside. It's Watkins.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what deep shot for the end zone? And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Durham. He gets it inside the 25. They'll move the chains. It's a 1st down. Spot the ball at the 23.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early on this opening drive for them. They're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Makes the grab. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They'll run with Joyner. And he's in! Touchdown LSU! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Brown. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Sanford. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that think themselves, and I think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Houston trying to convert on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. To the air, it's Baker. Rushes on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to get it through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Picks up the 1st down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. It's complete to the right. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Wants to bring it back. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. The keeper on the option. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st down here for the offense. wide receiver going in motion. The run inside. It's Sanford. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Looking to take a shot. Finds a spot down the gun of the knee. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. The Cougars moving quickly to the line.
And, man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play. What do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Keeps it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. He gets a hand on it. That's a line ball.
And man, did you see that defender climb the ladder? How high did he jump to block that field goal? That was amazing.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, it doesn't matter what time of season it is. A top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. You've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game. They have a lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season. 1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Looking for the goal line. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
The Tigers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Berry. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Shoot, quick toss to the right. He steps out wide at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Reads it, fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Gonna look downfield again. Right on the money. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Oh, they're after him. Being chased. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the tight end. What a determined run. He did everything in his power and still finds himself a couple of yards short. It'll be 4th down. And hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And that's a nice job by this kicker bouncing back. Last field goal gets blocked. Don't worry about it. Get that thing up in the air. Long field goals sometimes are low, but he drives the ball way up in the air and drives it through the uprights.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. It's on target and complete. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's buried. Not much happening on that one. Maybe made it back to the line of scrimmage as the clock continues to move here late in the half. It's 3rd down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Purdue Boilermakers. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Got out of trouble and throws. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And that last incompletion leaves this offense facing a 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Finds his back in the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
And defensively on 3rd down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle him, and you got to get him to the ground. And that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the 4th down.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Running inside, it's Sanford. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll throw it. Grabs it in the middle. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Sanford. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Here's the pressure. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's out of bounds, an incomplete pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cougars! The defense putting points on the board.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Throws to the wideout. Wilson's got it. They finally get to him. The what a play there to pick up the 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Fires to the middle. Complete out left to Wilson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. Escapes the pressure to his right. Fires downfield. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sanford. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. He'll try it again. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
That's caught. It's Hale. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Back to pass, it's Baker. Snagged out. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that one stings for this offense, man, because your defense just gave up points. They grabbed the momentum. You're trying to go get it back. And what do? You cough the football up, put your defense right back on the field. They got to answer the bell this time. Last time they gave up points. This time they're going to need to go bail you out and make you look good.
The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Harris. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Caden Durham again. Finding some room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to Caden Durham. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Through 3 quarters now, these wide receivers both big parts of the game plan. Here's how they stack up so far. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Tight end now in motion. Handoff to Joyner. Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! Still a 1-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
And And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That'll elevate some sideline blood pressures. You just took the lead, and now you're giving away field position by kicking it out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside. It's Sanford. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Makes the grab in their space.
2 straight drives ending in fumbles now for this offense. Guys just have to start hanging on to the football. There's nothing schematic that has to change. They've just got to get back to fundamentals. 5 points of pressure and prioritize holding on to the ball.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this game.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. The run inside. It's Berry. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Keeps it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Baker. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
There's a hit. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the middle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Cougars racing to the line in the hurry-up.
How about that 4th down, man? Sometimes when that ball's in the air and it's not going past the sticks, you're like, no, it didn't get far enough. But nice job throwing the ball on target, letting your receiver do the work. He gets the 1st down. What a huge 4th down conversion.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The give on the option. Makes it past the marker. Might have a chance. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Cougars are going to use their third and final timeout here. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what the offense dials up on third and goal. They'll go right back to the run. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little. Oh, it's blocked! They will stop him short. Turn it over on downs.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal blocked because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you. All those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of...
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to throw, it's Baker.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Wants to throw on third. Finds his big tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Houston wants to play fast.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now facing a third and long. Back to pass, it's Baker. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Picked off, and this one could go all the way back.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They make the stop, and the clock strikes zero, and that will do it for this one. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you just see. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coach...